Okay, we're at Sailors Falls. I've driven down from the top of the range where we were. We're heading towards Daylesford. I just thought this is a great spot to stop. You've got the waterfall here. It really demonstrates the power of water, and you can understand what water really means to, or meant for Jara people, Wadawurrung people, but what it means for us. We're all being told about climate change. All those normals that we thought about are going to be out the window, so we're in for a challenge. But here at Sailors Falls, you've got a spring up to my right, which is probably about 20 metres up, and then there's another one down, right down the bottom of the valley there. And really what that demonstrates is that idea that we had up at the top of the range where the ground lifted. Also, as it came across here over time, it folded. So it's just an amazing combination of possibilities for water to flow. It's not straightforward. I'm not sure that anyone totally understands everything about it, but that nature of the rock, the way it formed, the way the water flows across the ground, the way it's down deep at the start of the Great Dividing Range, all make up that mineral water story. We're going to move off now towards Daylesford. Look, I'm down at Sutton Springs in Daylesford, just by the Wombat Creek. I'm not sure whether you can really see this, but there's bubbles coming up in the creek surface. And of course, you know what that is, that's the mineral water. It's made its way all the way from the top of the Great Dividing Range, and this is where it's starting to come out, where the waterway is cut through the rock and met the flow path of the mineral water. Right, this is one of the old pits that were formed to really collect the mineral water and focus it. So imagine where those bubbles were coming up in the creek, they would dig around that area to create a lower, like a bowl, I suppose, is the best way to describe it, and it would concentrate that water into one area. So what it's actually doing, it's running against that wall on the right-hand side, and it's being focused on the outlet right down the bottom through a little tiny pipe. Look, I'm just down here beside Wombat Creek in Daylesford, Sutton Springs, and you can see this great wall of rock, and that sort of explains the nature of the rock that the water travels through, collecting the minerals and slowly making its way to the surface from that deep, deep flow.